Oh, we got company, guys.
Morning.
Hey there.
Enjoying the weather?
Any idea what's going on near Parker there on the way?
That's part of the asphalt plant, but I don't know what happened.
And there's an asphalt plant out there?
There's a plant right there. I don't know what happened this morning.
So you've seen this before?
No.
No.
I'm just wondering how much it was.
How much was what?
Well, you said the camp host came by and we had to pay for a permit or something.
No, I didn't have to pay for nothing.
Well, why did he come by?
I'll show you. Hold on. You had your, now you put your sunnies on?
Well, it's
so sunny in Arizona.
I'm stuck in here, so
All right.
14-day camping limit. You don't have to pay for it?
No, it's 14-day free camping brochure.
Really?
Yeah, so this we have 14 days. We can be here for free, of course.
Yeah.
BLM land, which is Bureau of Land Management, not some racist slur, and as some people thought from the hashtag. And it's just this zone, like this specific, this circle area that, right?
What?
It's 14 days. But if we go to the one up the road or the one down the road,
I see,
it's another one. We'll get another one from the other camp host.
Oh, okay.
So essentially you just have to move your camper from this zone to another zone. You know, it could just be 2 miles down or 2 miles north. And then you have another 14 days.
Okay.
So you could essentially do this forever.
Oh, I see.
You could live
And then you
for
could go
free.
14 days down there and then back here for another. Or is it 14 days maximum for a year?
No. You would restart if once you're 14 days. Yeah, if you leave and come back, your 14 days continues here, right? But eventually you just start a new one. Then you start a new 14 days if you came back here the next month. Like, so you just move. You know, the point is so they don't want people homeless hoarding, right?
Yeah,
This is just like the tent camps in Kelowna where they make them move so they can't hoard and the garbage just becomes a permanent garbage home.
Well, even this one is way nicer and cleaner than the one that was closer to town, right? The one that was closer to town seemed like, I don't know, I guess easier to get to, so.
Yeah. So that's it. So they make it pretty easy if you want to live out here all year, or, well, it'd be hot in the summer, of course, but if you want to live out here all winter or whatever,
Yeah.
offset, and you get to enjoy the incredible views of, you know, bombs blowing up in the background. And I did a story on that. That should be uploading right now. It's still billowing from the base.
Is it a fire?
Well, it could be an EV electric car fire is one thought. It's down Highway 95 and it was coming up, it was billowing up, and this all has happened within the last hour. There was nothing there when we woke up. And it billowed up, and then now the wind is taking it across, and then there's the lower smoke going down the left or the right of us. And, you know, it's not all the way to Parker. It's not all the way to the dam. You know, there's a coal plant out there maybe. Or it could just, so, you know, who knows? Who knows? We don't know. Some kind of...
We need a carpet like that guy has down there.
A carpet? Oh, yeah.
We've never got one. Remember we kept saying we should get one?
Yeah, the green floor. Yeah, well, remember the last one we lost because I stuffed it in here and then forgot about it, and then it wasn't there. And the solar is doing a good job on the wall here. This is the best idea ever. I'm the originator of it, guys. I'm gonna have a patent on that. And yeah, there you go. 14 days. My license plate. That's all they do. Black or cab over. Yeah. The officer name. He was nice. His name was Thorson. Well, he's an officer. He's a volunteer, by the way. So he gets some benefits. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's how it works. Free camping. How awesome is that in Arizona? And you can do this. Oh, and then I can hear Philip working. And of course, I am Marcel. My 2009 Duramax, 2006 Northern Lite 10.2. You know, and the 2020 KTM Acme Moto on the back. And so those are the Renogy thin flexible panels, and then they got 4 panels on the roof. But I get more solar. As you see, the sun is, in the winter, it's never just above you. So well, we can check on the app, but I bet I'm pulling like, you know, 250 probably watts, 15 amps from these ones, and then the roof's probably only pulling like 100 or 150 watts, you know, less 7 amps because it's not the right angle. And they're older panels too, and solar panels go bad. It's not sustainable. There's the camp host. Heading over to talk to these people.
Howdy, howdy. Guys decided to come on back out, huh? So you guys are good for what long?
Okay, so here's my solar system. Oh, Tina's pulling 145 amps running Philip the coffee machine right now. We're at minus 70 amp hours on my 400 amp hour battery bank. So there's 4 Battleborn batteries. You can see on the top, state of charge 83%, you know, from the 400 minus the 71. This last night we actually pulled a total of 103 since the sun dropped in the evening. I'll show you that right here. Consumed amp hours, time remaining, and then you can look at the history. And so last discharge was 103 amp hours. So that was, you know, from 6 p.m. last night until the sun came up this morning and started charging it. You can see my deepest discharge on the top left, minus 386. So almost took all the batteries. Cumulative drawn since I've been on this rig with the solars, with not since the beginning, but since I got the Victron system, whatever, like 3 years ago, minus 45,000 amp hours. Charged energy 611 kilowatt hours. So anyways, let's get back to the main things. What I was saying, so we got full solar. It's just like we did on the film. And on the driver's side, we're pulling only 191 watts. So even though there's 300 watts available, you never get what you're advertised. Even with like new modern day panels, like these Renogy's here, the 3 of them. So like, why don't I get closer to 300? It's just how it is. I mean, the sun's pretty direct on them, and that's pulling 13.8 amps. And then the roof is a pathetic 117 amps at 8.7 amps. And of course, you know, running right now we're minus 21 amps at the top there, you can see, because of the coffee machine or the frother running, whatever's going on. And then there's the inverter on the bottom is pushing 500 watts, minus 40 amps. I don't know. What's going on there, Tina? You're pulling a whole bunch of wattage in amps. What are you doing? What's going on? Oh, you made a coffee, didn't you? Yeah, okay, so we're back. So now the inverter is only pulling 3 or 2.8 amps, 28 watts.
You're like watching me. I'm like...
No, I'm doing a little recording here about the solar and BLM camping. Anyways, so now we're doing a positive of 16 amps on the top. Oh, well, what are you doing now? Now you're minusing some more power.
No, I'm not. I'm just making my coffee.
Oh, it's jumping around.
I'm doing the milk thing.
Yeah, I don't know why it's jumping around. It says minus 21 amps all of a sudden. There it is. You can see the sun right at that angle. 11:56, so it's almost noon. And you see the solar on the driver's side, 184 watts. And the solar on the roof, 125. 4 panels on the roof, 3 on the side. Goes to show ya. Having panels on the roof just don't get the right angles of the sun. Yeah. So now we're at minus 60 amp hours. Another chemtrail in the sky. There's my spare dirt bike tires, guys. So there's the panels on the roof. Maybe I should get up and clean the dust. All right, there's the panels on the side. Yeah, maybe I'll clean the windows today and the solar panels. That'll be my job. I also wanted to show you where I am on the map here. So here you have Lake Havasu, right? You leave town on the Highway 95, start heading towards Parker, and right off of this, look at this, Havasu, there's a road and right there, and that road goes all the way into the mountains. See, there it is, zooming in. The camp host is right at the edge there. If you zoom in, yeah, well, you can see the camp host is right there near the corner, and then there's an RV right there, some other ones. So you can see them on the satellite imagery. And then, well, we're right up here. Oh, heck, there's somebody in our spot. And then there's the guy, oh, there's the van that's down there right now, probably. Anybody else? Oh, people are down the road here a little further. Yeah, so that's the cool area. And then, so, but there's plenty of these places along. So if you just backtrack a little bit, you'll see that there's like another area you could just park in there. Pretty soon, well, here's a bunch of them. There's all the RVs right there. And there'll be another one probably too. Yeah, so you can just park tons of areas as you get closer to town. Anyways, and yeah, and then there's the Sandwash BLM camp area on this map. It shows up even a little bit further. And then you start heading down to Parker area. Yeah.